As grown adults, when are we going to realize, when are we going to understand that acts of nature beyond the cruise line's control does not necessarily mean you're entitled to compensation? Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. And yep, we're going to talk about a cruise passenger that feels they are owed compensation for an act of nature. And this seems to be a trend in the world today. It's no matter what it is, any slight, any hurt feelings, anything that just happens to happen around you that's not a picture perfect environment, at least in your own mind, somehow entitles you to money. We see this in cruising all the time. It was raining, give me money. We had to reroute due to a hurricane, give me money. I couldn't go in the casino over a medical evacuation, give me money. So why not add a bird passed away on a cruise ship, give me money. Let's just add that one to the list now too. And while this is not, I guess, an ideal situation, a happy situation, it is nature, things can happen. And unfortunately, animals do pass away. Birds do fly around cruise ships even while they're out cruising. Seen them a bunch of times. They get tired, they get sick, they need refuge. They will land on cruise ships. And as a cruise passenger out in nature, you may see some of these things. Now we're going to talk about a cruise passenger who did see something like this. They got up in the morning, they went out on their balcony, and unfortunately, a bird had passed away. They reported it to the room steward, who immediately resolved the situation and took care of the bird. But we all know that wasn't going to be enough for this particular passenger, and I'm going to show you guys a video clip of Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, John Heald. He is going to read this comment. He's going to talk about this comment and Carnival's response to this comment. So take a look.
Well, you never know what the new year's going to bring. Good morning to this wonderful gentleman. My wife and daughter are with me on the Glory, were with me on the Glory for the Christmas cruise. On the second day, we woke up to find a dead bird on our balcony. I'm sure you can imagine how my 14-year-old daughter took to this. We went into the corridor and told the cabin steward. He came to take it. I waited for someone from management to call us. Nobody did. I asked for compensation, just something like some on-board credit. My wife and I are platinum. My daughter is already a gold member. They sent a plate of cookies to us with a note, but that was it. I asked again, and they said, you'll have to take that up with the Miami office. I continued to express my frustration, and their response was the same. I hope, John, you will make this right. We should at least get a future cruise discount. Now, I'm sure some of you who know me are expecting that on these 3-minute videos, I'm going to make fun of this and come up with some silly jokes. And I'm absolutely going to start the new year out by promising you no more silly jokes. I'm going to treat everything very seriously with no humor. I know how upsetting that must have been. I once opened my balcony door and I found two birds stuck together. They were Velcros. Now listen, in all seriousness, that must have been very upsetting. And it happens a lot. It really does. It does. Birds, especially, they seek refuge from bad weather, and they land on the balcony, and sometimes, very sadly, they do pass away. If that ever happens to you on your cruise, please do inform a crew member. And while we are not going to give you any compensation for that, our crew members will take care of it and remove the bird from the balcony for you. I'm really sorry. It must have been upsetting for all of you, and I don't want to make light of it. So I've been there. In all seriousness, I remember a cruise on the Carnival Triumph when we were cruising. I was cruise director, and this is absolutely true. We had probably 100 dead birds just drop out of the sky and land all over the ship. I swear this is not a joke. I mean, it really did look like something out of an Alfred Hitchcock movie. It was awful. Anyway, some of you wearing ripped jeans probably have no idea who Alfred Hitchcock is. Alfred Hitchcock was a horror movie producer of many, many years ago. That's Alfred Hitchcock. And you also note that he also invented the jockstrap. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so they woke up, went out on the balcony, saw a dead bird, informed the room steward, like I said, the bird was removed. And of course, then they go down to guest services and say, "We are so traumatized by this act of nature. You should give us cruise compensation." Cruise line said, "Here's a plate of cookies and a note." They are apologetic. They got a note and said, "Hey, so sorry this happened." But that's not enough. This passenger then must continue to announce their frustration, saying, you should give me, I am owed." So I have to ask a question. Is this a cruise only type of situation? If you're in your hometown or traveling and you go into, let's say, a city park or a national park, you're enjoying nature and you happen to see an animal that has passed away, do you run back to the ranger station or contact the city and demand compensation because your day in the park was ruined? If you are walking around your own neighborhood and happen to see a bird that passed away in your neighbor's yard that they haven't taken care of yet, do you go and knock on their door and demand compensation? I mean, all of those scenarios sound utterly silly and ridiculous, but here we have it. People going down to guest services demanding compensation over this bird that was an act of nature. And I also do have to wonder, I get they had a 14-year-old daughter with them on board the cruise, but at 14 years old, with video games and TV and everything else, the internet, TikTok, all of it, this child has no idea that a bird can pass away. I don't know exactly how this child is being raised, but really no exposure to the things that actually happen in the world that are way, way worse than a bird. But it doesn't end right there, because of course birds of a feather will flock together. And in this case, passengers that think compensation absolutely is owed over this, and so they got to write in a comment. They see the video, they hear the clip, they got to respond as well. And you get this. "You are wrong, John Heald. It is the cruise line responsibility if a dead bird is discovered on a balcony. The balcony belongs to Carnival, and especially with children, there's some kind of compensation should have been given. Shame on you for dismissing that and refusing to give any." So it's the cruise line's responsibility if there's a dead bird found on the balcony, which the cruise line did take responsibility for. They told the room steward. The room steward took care of it. Is that not the cruise line taking responsibility? But there was a child involved. They sent her a plate of cookies and a note. And I get that, kids can be more mature today than perhaps they were in the past, but which do you think the child really would want more? A plate full of cookies or onboard credit? Who is the onboard credit really for? Is it for the traumatic event the child went through? Or is this really, really, really just these passengers' way and opportunity to go down and try to get something for free? You guys let me know in the comments below. How would you handle that situation? How would you take and feel if there happened to be a bird that passed away on your balcony? You report it, they take care of it. Would this continue to be an ongoing issue? And that is going to be our video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.